I'm Daniel Wilson from Huxtaburger. Today I'm taking on my good pal Victor Liong from Lee H Fook, using some secondary cuts of lamb, and we'll find out once and for all who's better at cooking Chinese food. G'day, pal.
How are you?
Good,
Good to see you. So what are you going to do?
I'm using some lamb ribs today, the flap they call it. It's going to be braised and then cooked again, dusted in rice flour and deep fried.
I'm doing a lamb breast braised in red fermented tofu and then serving it with maybe 2 condiments. You can see it's like, quite dense, quite fatty, a little bit of bones in there, so that's going to add to the flavour of the braise.
These aren't particularly fatty. Sometimes they can have quite
I know, but it's good
thick,
that though.
Yeah, they're a bit more lean, but I just find the slow-cooked lamb ribs so much flavour in there, obviously.
Yeah, it's a really kind of satisfying eating experience.
And once we cook them the second time, should be nice and crispy on the outside and soft and unctuous in the middle. Are you ready to get taught how to cook Chinese food by Guilo?
Turn it off, mate. What's in your master stock, Dan?
Rice wine, soy, spring onion, star anise, and some orange peel as well. So I'll just trim these up in the meantime, I reckon.
Braising it whole?
Yeah, so once it's braised, then I can chill it down and then cut it into individual ribs. So what are you doing with those?
Yeah, I'm just trimming some of the fat off, and I'm happy to go in a cold pan when it comes to fatty cuts like this. And I'm just going to brown it all off and then cook it nice and slow in the oven, kind of like a wet braise. I want to kind of make the sauce in the fat that comes out of it with different vegetables to kind of counter the lamb's fattiness. Christian's our judge today. When I first moved to Melbourne, I worked at his restaurants. You know Christian since way back, huh?
Yes, when I moved to Melbourne in 1998, I met him and we became very good friends. May have even been each other's best men at our wedding. So he said he's going to be impartial today, so don't worry about it.
Sure.
It's a good friendship.
So apart from noise, what else are you making?
Just blitzing up these chilies, and I'll just put that on a low heat to infuse the oil.
I've got ginger, garlic, galangal, fermented red tofu, and this is going to form the base of the sauce.
Are you using any MSG today?
No.
If I see you pull out anything out of your pocket in a little plastic bag.
And I'm just going to put foil in that and put it in an oven, say maybe 160. I'll check after an hour and a half.
All right, well, I suppose I better pickle this daikon. Do you have that grater handy?
No, I don't. I've got this thing called a knife, and I've got this other thing called skills. I'm going to make a ginger and spring onion condiment. Ginger spring onion for Chinese, it's like a yin and yang, always kind of classically being used to mask heavier flavors. And I want to bring back the subtlety of the meats as well.
I might bring my ribs over. They've been in for just over 2 hours. Oh, looks pretty good. Look at that. You can see how if you give it a poke, it's giving. I put it in the freezer to cool down a bit faster. My daikon's looking good there. Just got to make the sesame salt, some chilies, Sichuan peppercorns, and cumin seeds in there.
We make what we call the sriracha powder. We ferment chili and garlic for 5 days, and then we dry it out.
Should just put sriracha in the dehydrator.
We're like a nice restaurant, though.
Oh, damn.
So what's in your cashew nut puree?
Roasted cashews, red vinegar sauce, ginger juice, soy, sugar as well. There we go.
Pretty good balance in your food, huh, Dan?
Oh, thanks, mate. I try. I'll pull that lamb out of the freezer and have a look. It should be firm enough to cut into ribs now. And you can see there, the meat is beautiful and tender. There's not much fat through it. There we go, look at that. So I've got my rice flour here. Got the oil ready to fry over here. 175, 180, gently lower it in. Probably take about 2 minutes, I reckon. You can tell if they're almost ready by, they've got a nice golden crust.
I reckon my lamb breast is ready. You can hear that sizzle, sizzle, so.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Yum.
So I'm gonna finish that in a little cocotte. So in the meantime, I'm going to blanch my rice noodles and go for the finish.
Oh, look out.
Red tofu braised lamb breast with daikon kohlrabi, rice sheet noodles, pickled black fungi, watercress, and ginger spring onion relish.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Twice cooked lamb ribs with cashew puree, pickled daikon, lychees, Sichuan chili oil, and sesame Sichuan salt.
Nice one, brother.
Where's the beer?
Gentlemen,
Hello.
how'd it go?
Good, thanks.
You were the challenger,
I was.
and you decided to go Chinese against a Chinese chef and
I
a
know.
Chinese judge. Should we have a look?
I think
I
so.
can tell already. Yeah, the lamb.
Excellent. Sounds good. Coming clean away from the bone there.
Commentary's good, huh?
Yeah.
Did you use any MSG in here?
Why is everyone at me with MSG?
Because it tastes really good. Today, the winner is you, Vic. It's kind of everything you want in a hot pot. It's perfectly balanced and delicious, so great work.
Are you sure it's not just your Chinese heritage? And, you know?
That's it. Maybe.